Do you ever feel stuck, or you just can't move your business forward, or maybe you got a relationship that's not going where you want it to go, or maybe things just aren't working out the way that you expect it to? Well, not alone. Good morning. So let's go ahead and get right on into this. So this is going to be a two-part series. We're going to talk about those things that stop you from progressing to your goals and making stuff happen. And we're going to get nitty and gritty on this one. Because I have had a couple of conversations about this, and what I've said is true, but not popular. But maybe someone here can take this and run with it. So let's get down to it. So there are two things that stop people from achieving their goals. Okay? One, we're going to talk about the first one today, the second one on Wednesday. Number one is the comfort zone, right? People are comfortable living a certain way or doing things a certain way, and moving outside that comfort zone requires change. I'm not talking about, well, I'm going to go ahead and switch careers. It is more comfortable than switching careers than taking the one that you have and moving it forward. Maybe that is a limiting factor, or maybe you can't move that career forward because there's nowhere else to go up, so you're stuck there and you don't switch careers. The comfort zone is what contains you into a little bubble of what you think you can and can't do based upon what you find comfortable. Changing the comfort zone is not about moving that needle specifically. In fact, if you are having problems doing things differently in an environment or in a situation or in a group or in a job, and you're trying to step outside that comfort zone, you can step outside your comfort zone no matter where you go or what you do. Mine is very specific. So one of the things I did, which really started getting me to stop caring what other people were thinking about me, because I used to really care what someone thought about me. Did they like what I was saying? And what I realized is, if I can make an impact in someone's life, I really don't care. However, without a singular event, I would have known what that would have been. And for me, it's simple, and it's small, and a lot of people don't think about it. It's when I started rapping my son with a wrap as opposed to just a clip point harness. Kind of a strange thing, right? Well, I was all about baby carriers and baby wearing and keeping your kids close to you. It also frees up your hands, a lot of practical applications, but I always used a click carrier. Basically a soft structure carrier that you clip and you don't have to worry about anything out. My wife introduced me to wraps, and the only reason that I didn't wear the wraps was because of appearance, right? What is someone else going to think? And what's funny is it didn't matter. And so I got really good at wrapping my boy with my own wraps. I have my own baby wrap that's mine, but me and my wife swap all the time. And what's interesting is this. When I started doing that, I was confident in wearing my son on me. And that confidence brought me a lot further in other places in my life. But what was really intriguing is that as I started wearing him, people started asking me questions about it, because I was trying to be a macho style guy, and I'm a very eclectic person. And what it did is it actually made me realize that what I think people are thinking about me may or may not be true, but it doesn't matter. What matters is what I'm thinking about myself and what I'm okay doing. From that point forward, I had no problems wearing my son no matter where I went, whether it was a soft structure care, whether it was a wrap. It didn't matter anymore. And then that confidence actually started to bleed elsewhere in my life, where I didn't realize I didn't care what someone thought of me. It was a judgment upon what the ideal was. And that confidence stemmed purely from just wearing a baby wrap. And I know it seems so simple, but there are lots of places in your life where you are trying to maintain a level of comfort. Whether or not you do and go beyond that, that's really your call. So we're going to end it right there. That's where our comfort zone ends. So what I encourage you to do, well, number two, comment below. What's something that you have pushed yourself out of your comfort zone lately, and how did it impact you? What did you do to overcome that little bitty mindset to push past that comfort zone? And number three, make sure you share. I'd love to see what people have to say about this, about what they've done to overcome their fears. And then on Wednesday, we're going to pick this back up with limiting factors, the self-limiting mindset. And we'll We'll get to that next. So guys, thank you as always. Make sure that you comment below what you've overcome most recently, or something that was big for you, and then make sure you share this so we can get lots of people to comment below. Thank you very much, and we'll see you next time.